Broken hip here. He's in a huge amount of pain. Show it to me. Wow, you're so brave. Who's in there? There's a lot of you, isn't there? There's a lot of you. Welcome to a rescue. We're in the truck again. It's actually multiple rescues and we have no idea. We did a video like this about a month ago. We had no idea what was going to happen and it's the same today. What happens at the land is we have a lot of dogs and they've all just cleared out. So we have space for once. We have space for about 5 or 6 dogs actually. So today we have emails, phone calls, WhatsApps about a group of puppies. We have 2 dogs, one that might have a broken leg and one that might have a broken jaw. There's madness. We don't know, literally we don't know what we're going to come back with. So follow along. Hopefully it's a successful day, but you'll see what happens. We don't know. First off, Earth is like whispering at me non-stop. We need coffee, and he's right. We're both quite tired. The day for dog rescues for me, Americano Ron is a hot Americano. What do you have in there?
Ice latte.
Ice latte and a hot Americano, and then we can save some dogs.
Okay.
Come on. Now we found the dogs. The first one is, unfortunately, seems a little bit blind, I think. I mean, that's just a guess. He might just have... Oh yeah, he's got ear infections. But worst of all is I think his hip is broken. If he walks a little bit... Come here, mister. Come on. Ear infection. Eyes are very bad. And probably a broken hip here. And if we look at his teeth... He's not actually as old as you think. But his biggest problem is his hip. You can see that that's really causing him a lot of pain. The way he's walking sideways. That is something that we're going to have to take him in. This guy we can definitely do something for. So we're going to... He's very friendly, he's very gentle, but he's in a huge amount of pain. Hello, hello. The situation is...
He's a little bit confused.
Oh, yeah. So sorry, the situation is changing here quite a lot. I was actually filming the wrong way in the camera. We've decided to take this guy behind us who's in a bad way. But Earth, you just told me you found the one with the broken jaw, or somebody's told you?
The shop owner said there's another one with a broken jaw, so I'm gonna ask her where's the dog now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to process the first dog, who is, you can see he's managed to create himself a life here, but it's miserable. It's miserable. He's got this broken hip leg and he's wandering around. So we're definitely going to take him, even though I know that's an expensive, tricky operation, but that's why we're here. And Earth is trying to figure out the madness of where the one with the broken jaw is. So let's get the leg one first and then we'll look at the jaw. So what, there's a broken jaw over here?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's hiding down here. Look, you wouldn't believe where he is. I don't know if he's got a broken jaw or not. Here, hold that. Sorry, Gab.
Yeah.
What, you have pain? What? Oh, yeah.
The car hit by a car.
So apparently this guy has been hit by a car and he has this big swollen jaw. Can you ask him how recently this was, Earth? So this dog's had a broken jaw possibly for 4 months, and you can see his skin is very bad as well. And oh, I can hear him growling. So it's very painful. Okay, we're going to take him for an X-ray as well. He's hiding, but he's got a big swollen jaw that he's had for maybe 4 months. So probably going to take him to the vets as well and get him an X-ray and see what we can do. That's okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Don't really work that easily. We're gonna help you. Good boy. Up.
Yes.
Okay, relax. 2,
3.
If you love dogs as much as we do, you love to spread the word about it. One thing that you can do to help us is just hit the subscribe button down below. It takes you 1 second and it genuinely does help spread the word about the street dogs all over the world. Okay, told you at the start of the video we didn't know where. It's actually gone really well in terms of catching the dogs really fast. Normally that could be a 1 hour, 2 hour process, but we got lucky. Decided to take them both, the one with the broken leg, hip, and the one with the broken jaw, it looks like, who's quite pain. They're both in a lot of pain. But we're now just trying to decide, do we take them? We have to take them to the vet, but the vet who does the x-rays might be on holidays because it's still holidays here. They'll probably come to the land. Do we put them back? Whatever. You're not going to know that until later in the video because we don't know right now. We're going to try and figure that out. But anyway, we're going to do these, but we also already need to go to the next place, which is puppies. So it's going to be mad. What time? It's 10 to 9. Normally, we're very lucky we got these dogs so quickly. Normally, it could take 2 hours. So let's get them treated and go see the puppies who are in another part of the island. Now we're just driving and this is not a planned stop, but I've just come across some puppies on the street, a little bit older. Hello puppies, hello. I just want to see, they look actually quite healthy. Hello. Oh, you're very healthy, aren't you? Oh, ticks. So just a very quick fix that we can do, nothing serious, but if you look in this guy's ear, that's a tick. So those are the ticks that will give them, what's it called? Tick fever and other diseases. So probably in between his little paws, but you can see they're very friendly. There's more ticks. You see the ticks in there? And Chris is looking at one. Does that one have any ticks, Chris? No? We're very lucky we've spotted them. You can see they've been sterilized because they've got the tattoo in their ear. I've never seen these puppies, but we're going to give them medicine now. We're going to have to come back with the medicine. We're on our way to check for the other puppies, but 3 here at least, healthy but simple medicine. So it's going to be about 1,000 baht the tablet costs, 30 euros for a big one, and we can split that up into probably 3 or 4 here, and that'll change their lives. They won't get any tick diseases, anything like that. So they're sterilized, nothing major to do, but simple tablet will change their lives. Back in the truck. So all we have for this one is...
Yeah, it should be this one, I remember.
In the photo?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the puppies are in a workers' camp. So we see a workers' camp.
Yeah.
And let's see, they'll come running out in a second probably, but let's go in and see if we can find them. It's the hotter part of the day, so those puppies we just stopped with on the street are, well, they're bigger puppies, but now we're going in to see what are probably very small puppies. And these are, what's annoying for me is these are within about a kilometre from the land. So it just shows, you can see the little water bowls. That's going to be for the puppies. Hello puppies. Oh, they're all around the place. Hello, 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 who are you? Hello. Oh, look at that. They're all going to come running out, little potatoes. Now you can see that these in here, you can see how many ticks and fleas. Okay, we're just helping you. You can see that they're absolutely crawling in ticks and fleas more than anything. This guy is a real cutie, also covered in ticks. You can see them all crawling out there. These puppies are no more than 4 weeks old yet. Their gums are quite healthy actually. They are white, but they're not as bad as the 2 that we got last week. Now, I haven't seen a mother. Unfortunately, everybody is at work here today. This is a migrant camp. To understand what a migrant is, they're probably Burmese, and they come in from Burma, and they'll be off building hotels or building villas at the moment. The mother will be around here somewhere, I would imagine. But you can see them all scratching. See how they're scratching, all the puppies? They're absolutely being eaten alive by ticks and fleas. What I would say is they're well fed. You can see they've got water bowls left out for them. This is their water that the people, these are very, very poor people who live here. But what we're going to do is we're going to send down Jam and our medical people, and we're going to give them a quick VIP treatment. Basically, I think they need a little powder, a little bit of baths, a little bit of medicine, and they might even be able to get a puppy shot. I think they're too young, but vaccines will be what save these dogs' lives. So it's quite a picture, and it's first thing you want to do is take these all home, but I think we're going to be able to treat them here and come back and maybe talk to these people tonight. They probably love these dogs, but they do need a bit of medicine. That's nothing surer than that. Just because, I would say one thing, people are very judgmental, always. Just because this is really, really poor area, doesn't mean that these dogs are not well looked after. We could go to a villa up the road that's got, worth 10 million baht, £1 million, and we see dogs in worse state. I guarantee you these people are probably looking after these dogs very well. You can see all their little clothes are folded, their shoes are on the balcony, like they're doing the best with what they have. So we're, instead of, you know, taking these dogs away and maybe, you know, that doesn't fix the problem, we're going to come back, bring really nice medicines, bring maybe some food to help them out, get them vaccinated, make sure the mom is sterilized, and that'll be a good start. These are dogs. I'm actually just looking at this guy on the back. You can see here, that's where his skin is really suffering. These dogs will end up sick if they don't get medicine, but we'll help them. So it's good that we scouted this out. Oh, look at him, look at the fleas there, look. That just shows you, that's incredible, isn't it? Thousands of them. So it just shows that even though they're healthy on the outside, they need help. Won't be long before these dogs are sick, but we will change that.
That's why I was sleeping.
Now, disaster has struck in this video. It wouldn't be a normal day if there wasn't hiccups, but the moped has broken down and I've had to ditch it at the side of the road. I actually went off to pay some bills and interview somebody for a community role, and Earth and the girls, I and Jam, were cleaning the puppies, which are looking fantastic, but I've had to start walking now and ditch the bike and go and meet them. It's 35 degrees here in Thailand, about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's the humidity, it's insane. It is just absolutely the hottest time of the day, which is hard enough for me, but it's the dogs that I'm thinking about. So the guys with the broken jaw, broken hip, the puppies with the fleas, they're all suffering through this heat with fur on them and injuries. So every bit we can do to help is good. I'm off to the temple now, and I'm hoping that Earth sees my call and comes and picks me up so I don't have to walk much further. Hello. Now we have arrived down with our friendly local monk who has taken in Brownie. Oh, hello. There's Brownie down behind us. What we've done is we've brought the whole medical team with us so as we can get all these dogs. All of the monk's dogs today are going to be given Bravecto, deworming. We brought the vet with us to do vaccines. And so it's like a speed stop of goodness for these dogs. There's literally, I think we were counting them up there, I think it's 12 or 14 dogs here in total. Brownie has settled in fantastically, I'll show you her in a second. But the most important thing is to give these dogs the medical care. Obviously, Leo Messi is here, who you'll remember, dog who lost a leg, has come and live here. But I want to show you where these dogs live. So the monk, very kindly for us, takes them in. This medicine stuff that we're giving them is, like, it's expensive it's not hugely expensive for us, but for locals it is. It's probably, the Bravecto tablets are about 1,000 baht for the big ones, so 30. I would say all these medicines will cost us about $150 to do all these dogs here. But look at their location, look at where they live. This is where Leo Messi and Brownie live. But yeah, so the medicines will cost us not a huge amount, $150 approximately, but it will change all these dogs' lives. So you will never see ticks on these dogs. You will never see fleas. You will never see parvovirus. You will never see distemper. Everything at the vaccine, it's preventative. But these dogs are going to be well looked after and very safe. And it's just a magical place for Leo Messi and Brownie to live. Look at that. Wouldn't you like to live here? Unbelievable. Now, you might remember Brownie, she's the one that we freed from the chain just 2 weeks ago. So I wanted to catch up with her while the guys are distributing all the medicines. Brownie was a little bit too overexcited to be inside. She hated being in Happy Doggo Land. She's one of those dogs who just like freedom. So she's decided to come down here and live. Well, she didn't. We decided that she's going to come down here and live with the monk. And she came yesterday actually, and she's settled in beautifully. So it's wonderful having this relationship where she can live here happily with Leo Messi and have the freedom of that beach to run up and down every day. This video is hard to keep track of. Earth and the girls were washing the puppies, giving them all their early stage medicines, and then the teenage puppies went missing. So we have to go back to them again later on in the evening. So it is hard to keep track of everything that's happening. How are you still smiling? Show it to me. Wow, you're so brave.
It's hard.
But you're still smiling. That was stressful. Jam got bitten. You can laugh about it, but it's so painful. I mean, we can laugh about it when it happens to each other. We sort of have a joke, but it's not nice. So she's going to the hospital now to get that cleaned out, just to be safe. And all the dogs are done here, but never a dull moment. But we're now going back to see how the 2 dogs are after the vets. Their big vet trips, x-rays on the jaw and legs. That's how we started the day. Let's go see how they are.
ตาตัวนี้บอดแน่นอนเลยแต่ว่า ตัวนี้ก็ไม่มีปัญหา
Now I've got the results in. They're just back from the vets, these 2. A real mix of good and bad news. I mean, it's mostly bad news, let's be honest, but because they're really tough dogs in a tough situation. The other dog has broken its jaw, but it's so long ago now that it's actually healed itself back together. Apparently there's nothing that can be done. It's such an old dog. It's healed in such a way that there's just no way you could operate on it. So we're going to get further on that. It's just over there at the moment she is. She's relaxing. But this boy I wanted to tell you about. So, an awful lot wrong. Actually, funnily, his hip is not broken, or his leg. They've done it, it's not fractured anything. He is blind in the eye. In one eye you can see that. And that's why he's scared. He's also got eye infections, which the vet has started to treat. And then, as well as really severe tick fever, which is what's causing him the most trouble. That they think could even be neurological, that he has all the way down into his, that's why his leg is weak in the muscles in the back. Everything is just really breaking down. And the most serious thing, this is a little bit disgusting, but you can see his little wiener is got tumours on it. That's a thing called TVT cancer, which is a sexually transmitted disease. It is curable, but it's chemotherapy. I think it's 6 weeks. I could be wrong when I say that. Might be 12, but I think it's 6 weeks, depending on its severity. He's also got cuts on his leg. So we picked up a dog. Ironically, we picked him up for the bad leg. That's not going to be a problem. He can build his strength back up in that. What is going to be a problem is everything else. He's looking at a big recovery. He's got ear infections, eye infections, tick fever, very serious, so serious the tick fever that it might even be neurological, and he's got TVT cancer. So he's checking in here for at least 6 weeks as we try and build him up. Can we build him back up? Absolutely. What will happen to him? I don't know. We'll just get working on building him up again. I mean, it started as a very bad day for him. 9 o'clock this morning. We fixed a lot of dogs and he's in safe here down Hope Avenue at Happy Doggerland. So really, he's got lucky, but this is, I mean, how he is still standing here being normal is beyond me. He's a lovely creature, a very nice nature about him. Aren't you, mister? We're gonna try and get you a bit better. Right, one more thing we have to do. The little teenager puppies, we couldn't find them, so I've got to go and finish them and then we're done, because me and Earth are absolutely shattered. Nice? Yep. All right, we're back here at the teenagers, last stop of the day, and it actually turns out there's more dogs than we thought. This tablet is going to be an absolute game changer for them. Thanks for that, little puppy. I'm just going to give the packet to Earth. So I showed you the ticks earlier on. They love this medicine. It's like a little treat for them, and it's an absolute game changer. Now, you've had yours. This is where it gets really tricky. You're tired. You don't know which dog has had it, but I know this black one needs one. So come here, doggies. There's your treat. Look. So she just ate it there. So come here. These dogs are really friendly, as we said earlier, but look at well, that's an ant. Huge, big, fire-eating ant. I just want to show all the ticks in the ears, which are crawling with them. It's very hard to show you on camera, but you see those little ticks there? Absolutely disgusting. But the really good news is, that little tablet has just saved their lives. Now, I'm just walking over with Earth to finish this video with all the little puppies. You can see they're all coming, the teenagers are all coming in behind us. I just wanted to talk really about the madness that was today, surrounded by lovely dogs that we've helped. Earth, maybe you can hold the camera. Are you tired?
No.
No. These lovely dogs and all the dogs that we've helped today actually totals up to 20. I was adding it up in my head today. If you go back to, it's now sunset here, so it's just coming up to 6 p.m. If you go back to the start of the day, where we helped just show all the dogs around Earth, they're all around him. This is the lovely scene that everybody's like, oh, I'll show you actually. Oh, isn't it lovely to help the dogs? Wouldn't it be great to be doing this, you know, full time? This is what you think of, but actually the day that we've had, I can't even explain it. There was 2 that broken jaw, broken hip, we thought. It turns out cancer, blind, tick fever, a million other things. Then we saw we were on the way to see the 5 puppies and we met these 5. So there's actually, that's 12. So 5 here and the 5 small puppies. They've all been helped, all got preventative medicine, all been added to our sterilising database. So it's been a massive success. And then we went down to the temple where there was about 12, I think it was. And so that gets us to 22 dogs actually that have had their lives completely changed today. And along the way we had Jam get bitten, my motorbike broke. It's back working again somehow now. And I just wanted to say how exhausting it is. Like it's really a long day. Started the video, we'd no idea where we were going, what was going to happen. But 20 dogs have had their lives changed today. Literally 20, including this lovely little dog. None of those ticks are going to be there tomorrow morning. That is, if you think of the dog who's can hardly walk with what we thought was a broken leg and the cancer. He is sick because of the ticks that he had on him. That's what made him neurological, all those issues. We've treated these 5 dogs. They're not going to have the same problems that he has. They might have other problems, but we've saved 20 dogs' lives today in one way or another. Not immediately, you know, not a life-saving day to day, but these dogs having sterilising, the ones having vaccines down in the temple. What a day, what a wonderful feeling. I know me and Earth and Chris, who was with us today, are exhausted, but it's one of those days where you go home and you think, I've just a tiny bit changed the world for the better, which is a nice feeling. So happy but tired. But we start again tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big sterilising day, so we'll be out at 7 a.m. But for now, I need to go and get some food, and Hank is looking for a walk.